Hey friends, TUXX here. This is actually a really special video for me because I've been a fan of the brand Surfans here for quite a while now for high definition audio. And they have a new player actually, is the F35. And I have quite a few videos on the F20, which is really an amazing value in high definition audio. And I'm excited to see what this next generation, the F35 has to offer. This is how it comes from Amazon in a beautiful little giftable box, as you can see. Now, before I go further, there will be a link for this right below, so be sure and click that link to get yours at the very best price, okay? And also keep in mind that I do have videos on the in-ear monitors and other Surfans products too, so be sure to check the queue for previous videos. And of course, I'm going to do different videos on this player. This particular video is a unboxing video though, so we're going to unbox this and check it out. Now, the first thing that strikes me about this player is it does mention it's a hi-fi music player, and the look of it actually looks like some other brands with this kind of chiseled Japanese-style knob up there, okay? And more about that in just a little bit. The front features a 4-inch screen, which is really good, but really the science behind this is actually the DAC chip. It features the ESS9038Q2M chip, okay? And that is going to provide amazing HD audio sound. It really brings some of your favorites into a new level of clarity that you've never heard before. And that's really where HD audio shines, is the fact that you can take some music that you think you know, listen to one of these masterworks, title, you know, these FLAC files, these high definition files of the songs you love, and discover new things about songs that you've been known forever. You know, it's just such fun. And of course, new releases sound even better in HD, you know, so it's definitely worth checking out. I highly recommend it. I could do a whole video talking about how I love HD music, but for this video, I'm going to stop right there and just dive into the box now. As far as features go, just say it has a 3.97. I called it a 4-inch. I think on Amazon it says 4-inch, but a 3.97-inch IPS display, okay? And that chip, they're bragging about it here with good reason, the DAC chip we just mentioned. So that helps bring that sound quality to a new level of clarity. It's a touch screen, which is great, with a mechanical button control too. Okay, DSD, native hardware for decoding DSD sound recording, 32-bit, 192 kilobits, master level, okay, audio playback. That's really important for some of those master works and those really high quality audio files you want to play. DAC, this is USB DAC decoding, and again, it is 2.5 millimeter, 3.5 millimeter balanced output. So you have a few different output options there, and of course, high energy lithium battery for lots of great music playback. This is model again F35, okay, and there's a barcode. But again, I'll have a link for this right below. Just looking at it, it's stunning. It's a really nice package for sure. It shows a nice player, got gold. I guess it's supposed to show the quality maybe of it. Let's go ahead and pop this open here and see what we have inside the box. I don't believe this comes with headphones, but we will check that out. If not, I know that the Surfans headphones, the in-ear monitors sound amazing with the F20 HD player. I mean, really, you have to hear them to believe the clarity. They're so perfectly matched for the player. And I will do a video later where I talk about using their in-ear monitors with this newer system here, okay? Let me go ahead and pull this. I'm gonna try and keep the plastic on it for the most part. Keep it nice, okay? And we'll go ahead and pull this out. Very luxurious, cool, like a textured box, as you can see, which is just a nice little sign of quality. We'll pull this out. We're gonna put this over here to the side, and then look at that nice black Surfans logo, very cool, and kind of a glossy black on this very texturized looking box. Looks like almost like a jewelry box or something. And here goes, guys. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh, I'm excited, guys. Wow. Let me go ahead and pull this off here, and we're going to come back to the player in 1 second. First impressions, whoa, there's some weight to that player. All right, more about this in a second. Let's check out the accessories here. I'm going to pop the box here and see what else we have inside. And it looks like inside of here we have very basic accessories. It looks like there is a cord. You know, I love new cords with new devices, so that's really cool. It is not a braided cord though. It's just a plastic cord. And of course, this does feature USB, okay, you know about that, to USB-C that a lot of modern cell phones work off of, okay? So this is something where you already have probably 1 million of these cords and 1 million ways to charge the device, which is very cool too. We'll just lay this down here for right now. It does come with the F35 user's manual. There's a little QR code. Now, one thing interesting about this player, and I'm sure people ask about this as far as how you play back, it really wants you to listen to this via headphones and not Bluetooth, okay? And I've talked about this before in, you know, real people who are connoisseurs, bon vivants of, high definition audio, they tend to like to use corded headphones because to get that real true high quality HD sound, you want to use a corded headphones. You lose some quality over Bluetooth. Even the newest Bluetooth, you lose a little bit of that quality. You don't want that. So it shows the menu systems here. I'm not going to go through every page necessarily. Looks like basic how-tos, setting up timers or playlists, my music. Talks about the, let's see here, different ways of organizing your music, doing random, repeat all. People ask, can you do random? Yes, you can do random. Repeat one, repeat all, or in order, okay? And of course, you can probably do that by either the file or the whole collection. And of course, you can make a playlist too of your favorites. Have a playlist for like modern rock, playlist for summertime tunes, classics, whatever you like. You can actually make a playlist, which is very cool. It has time settings, a sleep function. That's interesting. I didn't expect a sleep function, USB mode, factory reset, firmware upgrade, and more. So looks very good. There's some specifications here. If you want to pause that, you certainly may. I'm not going to go through every specification, but we talked about quite a few of them already. So nice little user manual, very thick, very in-depth. Okay, here it goes, guys. Now again, feeling this, there's a good amount of weight to this. This feels like a quality device. It weighs quite a bit, actually. Pulling it out here, we'll take a look. Hopefully I won't get too fingery. Oh, look, Surfans. Check that out. Wow. Very cool. Pull this out. Feels very, very solid. This definitely feels like a nice high quality piece of electronics for you. Looks like it's gonna be very fingerprinty. I can see from the glass in the front here, and we have on the top here we have a dial. This dial here is actually said to be a Japanese ALPS rotary encoder. Okay, it does have a little bit of a click when I turn it. I can kind of feel a click, like notches a little bit, but I wouldn't say it's particularly noisy. Like if I stop talking here, you're not gonna hear clicks. I can feel it though as I turn it though, for sure, with kind of a analog feel. So you can tell it's actually moving and clicking. Very sturdy feel to it. The original F20, the dial was very nice and texturized, but it always felt this a little bit wobbly maybe. But this feels very sturdy, very steady, very precise and controlled, which is really good. On the top here, we do feature our two different types of headphones, which are 3.5 and the balanced. Okay, so you have two different options as far as what you do. I like the gold. Has a nice little gold look to it, which is pretty cool. Basically, the 3.5 is normal, and the balanced 2.5 headphone jacks. There's two different ways you can go with it. Now, battery life, they say this will actually last 10 hours, which is a pretty long time, and it does take a SIM card. Let's take a look here. Where's the SIM card go? Right down here. It does include right now for a limited time, if you order this off Amazon, they may include a 32 gig SIM card for free. Now, of course, you're probably going to put something bigger in there. They say it holds up to 512, and like that's the biggest card you can put in, but you might be able to do more. I'm going to test that theory a little bit later because I tend to put huge cards in my different players. And right here is the C. So you can see this is where you'd plug in the USB-C right there. Very simple, okay? Now, again, on the back here, it looks like there's no plastic to peel off or anything. Just very shiny, very glossy, glassy, and very fingerprint magnety. The side here definitely has that matte black, which is good for no fingerprints, which is very cool. And the side over here features controls. See, looks like we have power, we have up, down, like, or I guess it's probably forward, backwards, pause, play, okay? So typical controls. And the front here, there's some little touchscreen controls too. Looks like we have okay, left and right, and menu and back. So I'm going to go ahead and try and turn this on. Now, oftentimes when you get a new player, there's no juice in them, they're not charged. So I won't be surprised if this is not power on, but it may. Let's go ahead and check this out. I'm going to go ahead and hit it here. Okay, so the menu system here, this is a touch screen, so I believe you can roll through it for sure. Oh, and that feels very crisp too, for sure. Very, very nice and crisp. Dialing, looks like it takes quite a bit of spin to go all the way up to 100 though. It's not like a one spin, like one turn from 0 to 100, but very, very precise and feels like a very good tight knob, which is good. Looking back here, there's some different things for my music, and I thought this is touchscreen, but it looks like maybe you have to use the arrows. And oh, there is some feedback here too. This is interesting. So when you touch this right here, the little arrow, it gives like a little vibration, kind of like a light, like an Xbox or like a video game like rumble kind of thing. You feel that it did actually make contact, and you can see when I hit it, it is pretty quick actually. It's very speedy going through the different settings, very, very fast, which is very nice. So there's not like a lot of lag or anything like that, okay? Now looking at, there's no music on here, but if I hit playlist, we'll hit okay. You can see it has all music, album, artist, music style, and last played. Oh, you know, I do like that actually. It's kind of interesting to see sometimes on like if you go to like the last played, it's kind of funny to see like what things you listen to, you know, and keeping track of that can be kind of fun too, to see like what truly is your favorite music. Some people are like, oh, this cool band is my favorite band, but then if you actually look through like how much time you spent listening to the music in each song or band, it's interesting to see that your favorite might actually be something entirely different that maybe is like a guilty pleasure you wouldn't tell people about. Very interesting. Going back to the controls here, so we can go back and forth with this. Again, it does have a little vibration when you actually hit that button. It's kind of almost a metallic vibration. Definitely you can feel it for sure. Definitely a good amount of tactile feedback on your fingertips when you hit it. And just going through artists, you can see, again, there's no music in here right now. So I'm going to load music up on this and do a follow-up video coming up very, very shortly. But I just wanted to show you the unboxing part of this before we actually get the music into it. It looks like you can do playlists, which is really nice. We'll go back here. Let me go back to the main screen here. I'm guessing we hit back. We'll go back. Yeah, so you can see on the front here, there's playlist. Oops. Playlist, my music, file explorer, play settings. Now this one probably has some like EQ stuff and system settings. Let me look at system settings here. So we have language, scanning mode, homepage mode. That's interesting. I wonder if there's like different styles or something. Oh yeah, there is. Interesting. Wow. Let me try gallery and see what that looks like. And we'll go down, wallpaper, off and on. You can switch wallpapers to album covers or clock. You know, I always kind of like album covers, so let me do that. And then going down, wake up screen brightness. I do like the brightness big. And even though people say like, you know, you don't want to like run your batteries too low, I do like actually having it be very bright. So I'm going to crank that all the way up to number 10 for sure. And we'll go back. And let's see, backlight time, 60 seconds. That seems fair. Time setting. Power saving mode 5 minutes, sleep time setting, close, USB, restore, upgrade, about device. Okay, so that's all pretty good. Let me go back here. I think that's all for system settings. Pretty clear. Okay, and then let's see here. Let's go back again. Playlist. Oh, this is different now. So for this setting here, it actually just has one screen instead of being showing each of them, kind of like more like maybe like an iPod or something. Now, one opportunity for this player, I say, is just using this for a little while now. I really wish these would light up. The OK and left and right, as you can see right there, just barely OK. If that would light up, that would help a little bit because it kind of gets lost a little bit in the black darkness of the background of it. So, of course, you can feel it as you hit it. You can see it goes through. It's very speedy, but you really can't see that arrow very well, you know, or the OK even. So if that would light up, that would be a big help, I think, maybe for future versions of this player. Okay, I want to do a little experiment here. People talk about the memory card a lot. So I have my standby memory card I have that I flip from player to player right here. Here's one of them. I'm just going to pop this out. Okay, this card that went flying is a 256 Samsung card. This is what I use in most all my music players. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, if this older player here can use it, and this is Estelle and Kern, if it will work in this player here, because I think the one that's included is only like 32 gigs. But it is a free card, so you know, even get a 32 gig free card is pretty cool. We'll hit this real quick and just pop this out and show you what this looks like. So again, this is a free 32 gig card that came with it. So very cool. I always appreciate free cards, and we're going to stick in this 256 card here and see what happens. Okay, so we're powering it on here. We got the blue light on with the new card inserted. And let's see if it actually can find the music on a 256 card. Okay, so we're booting up here, and it looks like it is booting up fine. Let's try the File Explorer. Oops. I keep wanting to hit the touch screen, but you really need to use these touch-sensitive buttons down here. Okay, and there's a memory card inserted. Let's see. Oh, and look at that. It did find music. Check it out. I do like that. Okay, so we're going to scroll down through here and just check out one of these. Let's see, what should we play as a test? Let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's do Lord, I guess. Okay, so we'll hit this, and we'll do Solar Power. Pretty cool song from earlier, like last year, I guess. And it looks like, oh, and there is the screen. So, and it is finding everything. I like the way it's actually displaying down here. That's a FLAC file. It's 48 kilohertz, 24 bits, and 1662 kilobytes. Okay, so good information there. I'm gonna go ahead and plug in the in-ear monitors from Surfans here, and we're gonna check this out. And I'm gonna listen to this for a minute and see how it goes. So I'll be right back. We're gonna plug this in here to the headphones. Very tight connection. There we go. And notice it is like a gold tip into a gold plug is very interesting. All right, I'm gonna listen to this. I'll be right back. Okay, about half an hour has passed, okay, and I've been spending so much time dealing with the EQ. I love it. It's so customizable, guys. There's so many EQ settings, delay settings, all sorts of things to make this, the DAC, really yours. You know, there's, of course, presets like rock and jazz and pop and dance and all that, but a lot of ways you can really customize the sound to exactly how you like it, which is really cool, actually. I listened to some Oasis right here, Muse, Lord, by Random Pick. What else? Foster the People, Duran Duran, Franz Ferdinand, just all sorts of Faith No More, a lot of stuff. And this, it sounds really good, guys. You've got to check out this player. It's really, really good. Of course, I cannot play copyrighted music, you know, or I'll get a YouTube ding as far as copyright goes. It did go into screen protector. That's one thing I guess I would like to change is the screen protector. It goes into that screen protector pretty quickly, I guess, to save batteries, you know. But personally, I don't mind using a little bit more battery juice to keep the screen on longer because it really is beautiful. Like, look at that artwork. Looks so good. It sounds so amazing, guys. You really have to hear it. Again, great little player. Love the fact that it's all metal. Very cool. Feels very solid. It's one piece of aluminum, which is very, very nice. Love the balanced inputs. 3.5. The knob feels very good and controllable. It feels very solid, very quality. And the whole player as a whole, it has a good amount of weight to it. It feels really good in your pocket. I think I'd like to get maybe a screen protector or something to make sure the screen doesn't get scratched up or whatever. Definitely the back looks very nice and glossy too. Just a really all-around great player, you know. I'm gonna play with this some more, okay, and I'm sure I'll have some more information, follow-up video with more details. If you have any questions, please let me know what you think about the Surfans new player. Of course, this is the next gen F35 player, and of course I will have a link for you right below, so be sure and click the link. Now, I did listen to this with the actual in-ear monitors from Surfans, which I will have a link for these as well. Very cool looking, very great sounding little translucent plastic earbuds. Very, very cool. They sound really crisp and clear and good. Now, there is other, I use bigger cone earphones for HD music too. In particular, there's people laugh at me, but there's an Alienware pair of headphones, which are like $300 headphones I love to use too for HD music. So really good stuff. But as far as something convenient and small, the actual Surfans earbuds going along with the Surfans player seems like a pretty good way to go. And I really like the style and the sound of these particular earbuds. And again, I will have a link for both the player, the F35, the earbuds, and the older F20 player down in the description below too, okay? And again, ask your questions, okay? Because I'm sure I'll have some more information about this real soon. But I really want to dive into this, listen to a whole bunch of music, go through the controls in depth, and then do a follow-up video once I have my final thoughts on it. But right now, I'd say it's a winner, guys. The priceless, it's under 200 bucks. It's cheap. At the time of buying this, there's actually a coupon on Amazon too to lower it even more. So a really good time to buy this. Check it out. Great little player. All right, friends, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.